Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates, the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, number 65. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Honus Wagner. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. Next offering upstairs. And he deals. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. And he takes a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Right side, hard hit. Edman slings to first. Got him.
Batting third.
There's a Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the right-hander deals. And it's filled up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Ralph Kiner. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Clemente off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Pirates leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jose Quintana. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. One away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Nolan Arenado.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Next to hit, Lou Brock. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Digging in, Michael Lee. There goes Brock. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clemente should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Two outs and one in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Took 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a fly ball to right center. Bay flying after this one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. They say you win. Molina at second with 2 down. In the air to left down the line. Kiner drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Back here in St. Louis, here's a big power threat. Willie Stargell.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Dave Parker. This guy has turned into a beast. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Up next for the Pirates, Jason Bay. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. And one away. At the plate, Jason Kendall.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bill Mazeroski will hit next. The pitch. That's in there. Way outside. Now 2-2. And the righty deals.
We got a full count. 3-2.
He swings and fouls one off. First and second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Tommy Edman. The 1-1. And another ball.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Stargell. And quickly one away in the second. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bay on his way over. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
2-2 the count.
Two down. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Popped in the air, left field, and a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Lou Brock. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for the force. And that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
And here it comes. Stays alive. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Move to first. Hayes dives back in safely. The 2-1. Check swing, and he held up.
There's so much Clemente could do at the plate and in the field.
The 3-1. Out towards right center field. Lee puts the squeeze on that one, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Man at first, Ralph Kiner digs in now. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, right field. Lee going back on this one. Can't get there. Base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And here is Willie Stargell. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Molina makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Lee. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance, and that one is going to go. He sends it out of here. His second of the year. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's inside.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Aye.
Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher, number 4.
Now Molina at the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. On to second, they get one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Second baseman, Tommy.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. At the belt and fires. This one in the air, right field. And now maybe extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Mazeroski with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Dave Parker. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. That one felt good, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now, Jason Bay fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him looking, and one gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jason Kendall, the next Pirate to hit. So now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's his second strikeout.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
So 2 down now, and here is Bill Mazeroski. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, And that'll do it. Cannonball coming. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he deals. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. Next offering is in for a strike. O'Neill leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is down low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Two now. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Ripped on the ground to second. Mazeroski throw on to first. Play made, that ends the inning. The Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Honus Wagner. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a pitch. And that one upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Checks over to first, back safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. So the tying run at second. Just off the outside part of the plate. Two one now. Sliced hard but foul. The 2-2 now. Got him. And that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kiner under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The wind and the pitch. Clips the corner, and it's 3-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at-bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
One out, base is empty. Yadier Molina next up for the Cardinals. Next offering is in for a strike. One and two here. Back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
So up next, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. The wind of the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2-2.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. And that's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Quintana won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Heath Hembree. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Back here at Busch Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Willie Stargell. Three-two now.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
To kick the 3-2. Got him swinging. Now one gone at the top of the 6th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Bay.
Jason Bay getting ready to hit. The pitch. And a good eye there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 2. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Tyler O'Neill.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Center field. Bay makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan
Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And the 2-2.
3-2.
Swing and a line drive caught.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3. Stays alive. Rips that one to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in St. Louis, here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Edman makes the play, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now Bill Mazeroski. The 2-2. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right-hander kick steals. to the left side, but it is well foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
2 outs, runner at first. Ke'Bryan Hayes now at the plate. Check on the runner. Wagner back in standing. Wagner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over, and he's back again.
He's going.
Here goes the runner. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Peters. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Lou Brock. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now up for St. Louis, Michael Lee. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next one in the dirt. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Will Crow preparing to come on if needed. Down the line towards the corner. Clemente towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Stan.
And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Ripped on a line to center. And they get Musial for the out. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Stepping in, Ralph Kiner. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first
Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill settles underneath it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dave Parker.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Gerald Vaughn. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball.
Gerald Vaughn.
Dave Parker will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Pirates lead 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Dwayne Underwood Jr. on to pitch out of the pen here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Yadier Molina. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The pitch.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So man aboard. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Will Crow loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Molina, the runner at second with one away. Check swing. He went 3-2 now. Up the middle. Wagner with the throw to first. And they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Gets it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jason Bay.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Now all even up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Stays alive. Two. Foul ball. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And now here is Jason Kendall. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batting second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bill Mazeroski. In the air, out towards left center. Brock pulls it down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Honus Wagner. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Here's a 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Musial moving under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals put it into their 3-game skid.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
This afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.